And the high price of gas has many drivers considering a switch to electric vehicles. Now the state of Arizona is powering a new plan to make it easier for drivers of electric cars to get across the state.
Team 12's Jonathan McCall is live in Phoenix. And Jonathan, those drivers will be able to plug in to some pretty popular routes.
Yeah, you know what, Mark and Caribe, if you ask any driver who owns an electric car, they'll tell you that having those electric charging stations is crucial for them. Tonight we've learned that ADOT says they plan to supply those electric charging stations along a number of interstates across State 48, including right here on I-10. Arizona is in the middle of an electric surge.
So yeah, there is definitely going to be certainly a need at some point, if it doesn't exist already, to have more charging stations.
As record gas prices force many Americans to put away the pump and reach for the plug, the state of Arizona is making sure to give electric drivers a huge boost. Doug Nick is with ADOT.
What we've found in Arizona over the last several years is that the alternative fuel vehicles that are being registered are almost exclusively electric vehicles.
Armed with $76 million from last year's historic infrastructure bill, State 48 now looking to juice up dozens of new electric charging stations on major interstates across the state.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
A recent study from electric.com found Arizona only has 2,000 current electric charging stations for the state's more than 28,000 registered electric cars. Only New Jersey had a worse ratio. Drivers like Jorge Mendoza say the lack of charging stations across Arizona often makes him cautious on long trips.
And I charge at home, so it's only when I travel far. I go to Yuma often, so visit family. So when I go there, I know I have to plan my trip to make sure I make it there.
For now, the state says the plan will not include other roads like US 93, a popular route for folks traveling to Las Vegas. Nick says that could change if more federal or even state dollars become available. So the big question tonight is just how many of these electric vehicle charging stations will go up across Arizona tonight. That answer is still unknown, but ADOT says the goal is to try to have one of those charging stations within 50 miles of each other on all of those major interstates. The state still has some work to do. We're told that they are still studying this plan, but they do have to submit a final proposal to the Department of Transportation in Washington, D.C. sometime in August. We're live tonight in Phoenix. Jonathan McCall, 12 News.